Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the New York Jets. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. To just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Jack 16.
First carry for James Conner. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
But it's brought in by Washington. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Falcons running back is got it complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of that too. Because I never rise to cover. Hey, we got my call. Oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Roethlisberger, a hand to Conner. A nice little juke. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line. Now it's Conner. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Let's go, let's go.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on an opening drive. Extra point put through by Boswell. It's now a 7-0 game. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Now to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit!
First down throw. Darnold dumps off to Powell. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you work down in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Got three down. Set! Green, 39! Green, 39!
Now LeBron, this has been and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Gun! 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 Leopard!
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington, 85 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. This is blocked. Boswell on now to kick this one away. New York Jets file back onto the field here for offense. Charles, you know, week one, everyone was so excited after that victory against Detroit. Last 2 weeks, they've come back down to earth. Where does this team sit at 3 weeks in?
I think there's still reason for optimism with this team because the win against Detroit, as you mentioned, explosive, put 48 points on the board and blew away the Lions in the second half. The game against the Dolphins, that's the one that's a little more puzzling for them because there's no reason for them to have been down as big as they were before they made their great comeback. And then the one at Cleveland, that's the one that's really going to disappoint them. I think that they looked at that as a game that they should have won. But Isaiah Crowell, I think you need to keep feeding him the ball on offense. 102 yards, 2 touchdowns against Detroit, and then last week 2 touchdowns against his former team, Cleveland. I think he can be a real threat out of the backfield.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit 19!
Darnold from the gun. Hits Jerome Curse. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st down, Darnold. It's caught on the left side by Curse. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 5.
Darnold on first down. A little dump off for Corral. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this.
Detroit! Detroit! Set! Green 39! Green 39! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Hot!
Darnold to throw again. And it was good. Complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just
Detroit!
because you think you need to.
Set! 319! 319! Hot!
Again, Darnold. The quick slant caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Quincy Enunwa, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 13-7. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. That's a screen pass, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen. And I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque.
Yeah, I was pricked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people say, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Roethlisberger. And we're from Washington. That's complete. Now, hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Let's go!
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side, incomplete to Washington. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. Roethlisberger now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Ben to throw again. Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout to chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And now it's second down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Boswell's kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
Detroit!
On first down, it's Darnold. He's got his man. It's Kurz. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's Darnold now on second down. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To the air again, Darnold. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line.
All right, now, lucky 56.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Now Darnold over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for a noon wall there, and it's second down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up for shutout time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure that isn't. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jermaine Kurz, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets have made this a one-score game.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense. But when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out? Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ballgame. Maybe you change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse. And I believe we'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Smith-Schuster complete, and he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Toss play, counter, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. Goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Going for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. The ball fired, it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, these cornerbacks have their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
Detroit! Detroit!
After the interception, here's Darnold. Dumps off to Powell. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Take this one up to the 35-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays.
Yes, he throws there incomplete.
Pressure, that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward.
after the second down incompletion. They'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Darnold. He's got room. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Leopard! Leopard! Gone! 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 Set! Green 39! Green 39! Gone! 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 Gone!
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Over the middle, complete. That's Anderson. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit!
Throwing again is Darnold. It's caught on the left side by Kurz. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very solid gain of 27.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Gone! 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 Here we go!
He's back to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jermaine Kurz, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
230.
Back to throw. Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Steve McClendon in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Avery Williamson. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a fourth down. They'll look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now, starting to take their cape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 13 sets them up first and goal. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They'll try and run for it with Corral. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Got a man. It's Brown. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. One last shot for Roethlisberger. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.